Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, beautiful people. My name is Francine, and I'm here with my channel, The Oversoul Archives. So members, thank you so much for being here. I'm just so used to saying that intro that way. Thank you guys for tuning into this channel and just being a supporter of the content and of the person behind the channel of me. So thank you guys. I really appreciate all the love and support that I get continuously through this channel, and all the feedback, all the constructive criticism has meant a lot to me. I really love and admire all of you, and I really do appreciate the fact that I get to be on this platform. So today is going to be another episode here. It's at the point where I don't even recall the episode or the series number, but I do know that we're talking today about the hero-heroine archetype. And we're not talking about Hero Fienna's Tiffin. For some reason, like earlier, I thought of them with my partner. We were talking about it, and when I mentioned that I was going to be doing the hero archetype, they thought I was talking about Hero Fienna's Tiffin. So I don't know. He came up, so I don't know if there's something coming in or coming through with regards to him down the road, but we're going to be talking about the archetype that we find within ourselves or within other people as well. So this is the archetype that deals with escapism and a false sense of heroism. So this is about running away from trials and tribulations, of finding a way to escape from the noise, and also having a sense of externally looking like you're a hero, but on the inside you've already checked out. And you know, when I say it that way, right, we can all see instances in our lives where we've checked out of stuff and we're like, we're done. Like, I'm not gonna deal with this anymore. I don't want to do it. I don't want to deal with the same thing in and out throughout my life. So this is not that. This is more so a false sense of heroism, where you're not being real and authentic with yourself about what it is that you can withstand, and you're trying to hold up to some standard that hasn't worked for you, or you may be perpetuating a standard and saying this is what you ought to do, this is how you ought to act, when in reality that's not working for you. So this is about I was taken instantly to religion in some contexts where people that you look up to, right? These could be ministers, pastors that are day in and day out aspiring to be a certain way in the collective, in their community, but they're not being honest and real with themselves when they've already checked out. They've already lost hope or lost a sense of resilience or consistency with how they operate within their faith. Like, how are they behind closed doors? Are they really believing the things that they say is the word of God, and what they say they believe to be the word of God? Do they still believe that? You know, it happens to many of us, if not all of us, at some point where we have to check in with ourselves and say, like, are we being someone's hero, where when we feel like we have no one, like we feel abandoned, we feel like we don't actually have that support system, we don't have that desire to be a hero anymore, but we have to kind of just save face. Something like that is coming through. We'll fine tune this reading as we go, and I'm going to tap into your energies. To my members, past, present, and future spirit team members, please, I almost said submit to me information that would help them on their journey, so that they can become more of a person, if it's relating to them, a person that is empowered, and if it's someone around them, that they allow themselves to be a conduit for this information to reach those people and to be an example of personal empowerment to others. What message do you want to relay here? So we have number 4, higher power, coming through. So there's this energy of submitting to an authority in some way, like of relinquishing control. So this person, if this is someone outside of you, there's this energy of someone who is relinquishing control to the divine and saying, I want to be at a certain place in my life. I want to have the money, the career, the needs that I have met, and I submit to you. But there's almost a sense of escaping from their own personal empowerment and steps that are needed to be taken on that path, like the things you need to do or the things they need to do in order to get to that place that they're looking to be in. So there's something here about a higher power being at the seat of this, like, you know, it being maybe like I was saying with regards to religion, someone looking to a higher power and praying to a God. And I'm hearing like a phrase or like a lyric from The Fray. I think it is you found me. I think it was praying to a no, it's another person, but The Fray might be significant to someone here. It is let me see if I can look it up. Just praying to a God that I don't believe in. That was, yeah, who is that? So the person is the Script, and it's the song Break Even. Something about the lyrics is significant. So let's just let's see what the lyrics are about. Break Even by the Script. So we got, I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing. Just praying to a God that I don't believe in. 'Cause I got time while she got freedom. 'Cause when a heart breaks, no, it don't break even. Her best days will be some of my worst. She finally met a man that's gonna put her first. While I'm wide awake, she's no trouble sleeping. Because when a heart breaks, no, it don't break even. So there's something about a person. This could be a lover, a past person in your life, collective, that feels like the other person got the better end of the deal or bargain, in that this person, this could very well be about them feeling like you got the best situation. You came out winning in a circumstance when you broke up with this person, where they feel like now they don't have all the things that they had with you anymore. Now you have that with someone else, or there's something about you are free now, and now they're feeling chained because they can't stop thinking about you, or they don't feel like they have like control in their life in some way, where they feel like they wanted to be something for you, but they weren't. It wasn't, I'm hearing efficient, or it wasn't sufficient for you. So there's something about feeling like they're just escaping the reality because they feel like they're still thinking about the past or still dwelling on it and hoping that it'll come into their present moment. So that's really specific. So either you or this person is feeling like they're missing something, or that they don't feel like the hero that they thought they were, the empowered person that they thought they were, because they're dependent in some way to the energy that you provided, or vice versa. So see how this fits for you. This could be someone like a friend as well that's going through a breakup, or someone else outside of yourself that's going through this as well. But we have time for a nap. There's the energy 24 of it needing to take some time to rest and replenish. And this could be where the escapism is coming in, because there could be a good reason for the desire to go into hermit mode, but there could be like an unhealthy pattern with a person or with you where you're going into hermit mode more often than you are not, where you're not actually addressing certain things in your life, in your reality, or taking part in the things that need your active participation is what I'm hearing. And this could be something that's hurting you and your relationships, because people are asking like, hey, when are you going to go out, with us to this? Your son reached out to us, like he said that you're not available to do this. Like, are you okay? What's going on? Maybe family, friends, people that you love and care about are reaching out and asking like, what's going on? And mind you, I know there are family members, right, that don't know proper boundaries, and they may try to impose that and try to like figure it all out and force you to tell them what's going on if you don't feel comfortable. But I'm talking about people that really have your best interest at heart and that are truly concerned, or vice versa, you're concerned about someone who seems to always be not, taking time away, but it seems like they're reclusing. They're not actually opening up to being empowered in their day. They're maybe fearful of what's to come, fearful of the day at hand, like of being around other people, of what people can do to them, what external circumstances can hurt them, thinking of the world in that way, in that manner, that affects how they see their days. And that could really make their days seem like, a day of rain, or rain for some people is really nice, but I mean like more so sadness, feel as though there's always something to lose, not much to gain in going out and being around people, or being in circumstances that are external, like being in the sun, going out with people. They might just feel like it's not worth it, or just isn't going to give them any personal like empowerment of some sort. So community might be lacking with this person. It could be you or someone else. And some of us, we do find our soul tribe over time, but some of us are actually meant to see them, and we're holding back from those connections because we're going within. And mind you, I feel like I need to say this. Home is within you always. There might be some of you that don't feel like you have a home, feel like you can settle in somewhere and feel like at peace. You feel like you're constantly moving, constantly transitioning, constantly going through new friends and old friends, and or people that were in your life but then left right away, and not feeling like that stability and that foundational like comfort in knowing someone long term. That could be significant to why you're not interested in starting that all over again with someone new. So I feel like this is all understandable. I resonate with that too. 24 is also indicative of relationships with the number 2. And then also the number 4 is stability. So at the heart and the seed of this is empowerment of knowing what home is within you, what stability is like within yourself, so that you don't have to always be at home in hermit mode or be separate from others in hermit mode constantly, but that you know that home is where you are when you go to the park, when you go to the beach, when you go to see a friend or go to a wedding. Home is right with you, so you can kind of settle in. It's like this energy of there is opportunities for you to grow in understanding how to settle into oneself, so that you're not having to externally miss out on opportunities that are actually going to enrich that home life. Like, I think of right now I'm being taken to think of like decorations for like a Christmas tree. It's beautiful to have like those decorations, at least in my opinion, right? Some people do like their trees bare if they celebrate Christmas and put a tree out. But some people like to have like mementos, like, oh, this is from my travels when I went to Colombia or when I went to Siberia or something like that. And they like to put those things on there to kind of like show where they've been. There's something about your soul desiring to be a traveler. I feel like some of you actually love that or would love to do that, but then you feel like you have to kind of like prepare those things. Like, you have to prepare emotionally, mentally, physically, and you don't really do it as often as you'd like. There's something about like just allowing yourself to take the mementos and memories and to really relish in them down the road. Like, allow yourself to open up to new memories, to beautiful experiences that you're meant to have in this incarnation as a human. You have time. So there's something about not feeling bad about this, but also recognizing that there's opportunities surrounding you that you'll see, and you'll have a better perspective or a more open perspective to experiencing them, knowing that home is within you. You don't have to be home. And if there's something about like feeling like you don't get enough time to do that, that's significant. Look into why you're not able to do the things that you really want to do and love. Reassess whether those things are worth you doing anymore. Number 4 is significant here, and if you do decide to do those things that are kind of taking you away from opportunities to do what you want to do ultimately, and what your heart cry is to do down the road, perhaps look at how you can fine-tune your schedule to allow it to give you that opportunity to do those things. Like, there has to be some like list of pros and cons here, and also an evaluation of how you can better your day-to-day life as well. We also have 43 coming through, deep knowing. There's something about you having a deep knowing of I don't know why I'm thinking of the song, Enrique Iglesias' Hero. So I'm getting songs today for you guys. Music might be just really significant to this group. I feel like there's a message in that song for you guys. So let's look at Hero. Okay. Let's see lyrics. Forgot to write lyrics here. So it says, "Let me be your hero." And then it says, "Would you dance if I asked you to dance? Would you run and never look back? Would you cry if you saw me crying? And would you save my soul tonight? Would you tremble if I touched your lips? Would you laugh? Oh, please tell me this. Now would you die for the one you loved? Hold me in your arms tonight." And it says, "I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain. I will stand by you forever. You can take my very breath away. Would you swear that you'll always be mine, or would you lie? Would you run and hide? And I feel like the run and hide is significant. Someone like really wants to love you guys. There's something about the universe wanting to love you like this person, like Enrique is saying in the song. And I feel like the universe is saying, would you dance if I asked you to dance? Would you run and never look back? Like, would you move for the universe when you feel drawn to go somewhere? Would you go and never look back? And I'm getting taken to a biblical story about Lot and his wife. And how she looked back and turned into a pillar of salt. I feel like there's something about salt that's significant to you guys. And I feel like this is about like a perspective on life. I don't know. There's something about maybe nostalgia coming through, and they're wanting you to see that there's so much more to experience in life. I can be your hero. Your story is being wound or unwound, or is being told to you. Like you're the person at the driver's seat of your reality and of your experience and of your story, and they want you to let the universe rock with you and support you in that. I can kiss away the pain. I can address the pain with you. We can go through the motions with the pain. You don't have to do this all alone. I feel like there's this energy of a love story with you and the universe. Like there's so much more for you to do, and I feel like they're just saying they're here for you. And I feel like these songs are significant for you to know. We went from a song that was about a breakup, and now we're going to a love story, and like a person who's willing to go through hell for you. So I feel like there's a lot of things about your experience that your spirit team is using music to uncover with you, or to address with you, or to help you see something from another perspective. We have observer. So there's something here with the number 49. You could be 49, or there's something about that number. That's 13 if you break it down. We also had 7 with number 43. We had 4 and 24, which is 6. So these numbers could be significant. You could be 43, 49, 24, 4. Your child could be 4, because I don't think you'd be 4. But the person in mind could be 4 as well, and maybe showing early signs of feeling disempowered in some way. And it's an experience that we often have as humans. So it doesn't mean young children can also feel disempowered in some way. So maybe this is about a child as well that needs to feel more empowered and needs to feel like they have the opportunity to do more. Maybe your child's inside a lot and there's like a desire for them to go outside more. Maybe there's opportunities out there for you to go out with your child and to let them explore, and to also meet new people, because there could be parents that are also out there that you're meant to meet as well, and their children are friends or become friends with your children or something along those lines. I'm getting like a vibe, like the signs are all there, and I feel like your spirit team is trying to tell you to observe them. See how all of this comes together, all the synchronicities mesh for you guys. So this is a really beautiful message. I just feel like it's really important for you to hear this. It says come to the edge, fork in the road, and then we also have yang. There's action all over this reading. They want you to act. Okay, when it comes to the escapism, they want you to do more actions, do more physical, I'm hearing physical activity. So even working out could help. Physical, like going out and doing things, being more involved in the community. Look at that. No place like home. We were just talking about home. It's within you. And I feel like I need to look at that picture again. Some of you feel like you have a castle in the sky. I don't know if you have a lot of dreams, like you daydream a lot, but they're trying to say that we want to ground this house of yours. I feel like I'm seeing DreamWorks, so someone here might love DreamWorks, might love Up as well. I'm getting that vibe. Might love Jack and the Beanstalk. 50 is significant. You could be 50 years old, or something about 50 is significant. 50% or something like that. Your battery could be 50%. There's something here about these numbers. Synchronicities are everywhere for you guys. I feel like there's something about like the dawn is coming. Like there's a need for you to. So guys, the video cut out, and I feel like that is, of course, me with my phone. I should have charged it up, so my phone died. But I wanted to just end here and just let you guys know that a solid foundation is coming. Stability is coming. There may be major changes that occur with the number 50. The number 5, I feel like, is something being uprooted. So it looks like home for you is being uprooted so that it can come into something that's more solid. This could be for you or for someone else, whoever this person is in your life. I feel like your spirit team is saying there's something about a false sense of invulnerability, like feeling like seeing yourself as weaker than, or feeling like you have to be stronger than others or strong enough to hold people up. There's something about them addressing that within you so that you can have a solid confidence and assurance, is what I'm hearing as well, that you are strong enough to help others and to help lift people up as well. There's nothing wrong with that inherently, but they just want you to know that there's something about your footing and about the stability that's coming to you that matters most. And that's what I have for you guys for the hero heroine archetype. I feel like it's meant to be short and sweet compared to my other readings. If you feel like you resonated with what came through, please let me know. I feel like ultimately what matters most is getting into more of the light attributes. So seeing that there is passion here, passion that's being bred in knowing that you are safely enveloped and that you're safely you're protected and safely loved as well. It's interesting that it came through that way, but it means there's something about you knowing this and trusting this on your path, and this person trusting this on their path. So please for engagement purposes, if you feel like this resonated for you, please comment if you'd like to on what resonated, and please stay tuned for more of these readings to come. So you take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.